sportsmanship and also for fighting various wars, because they were very well trained to fight. So naturally they were people in armor, and when you think of a knight, you think, oh, they are coming on horseback to fight. We don't have anything like that to fight, because later what we do is to honor the people in order to be honorable people and citizens in the world. So you will be serving humanity, you will be doing your utmost to be able to bring about a just society, helping those who are weak, and being able to live according to values that are there cherished. Still, of course, following various rules of chivalry and so on that we can adopt. In 600 AD, there were basic forms of knighthood that was available in Jerusalem. That time the Pope was Pope Gregory, and there was a person, an abbot who was named Probus, who was looking after the affairs in Jerusalem. But the orderly form of knighthood came only around 1090, when we had somebody called Gerard who was there looking after the hospitals and treating the people who were soldiers who were injured, and then warding off all types of attacks that came from tribes and other forms of groups, enemies who were around. Then the knighthood gradually started. There were various attacks that came on Jerusalem in 1100 odd, and from there they moved the knighthoods to, first of all, to Cyprus. Now during this time, the knighthoods that were there in Jerusalem splintered into three groups. One was the Knight Hospitaller that went under the Queen. The sovereign order of military order of Malta was one order that went under the Pope. Then the hereditary order went to Malta. So we get the order coming directly from the hereditary order which is in Malta. It is known as the Sovereign Order of Knights of Jerusalem, under the Order of Humanity and Peace. That is how we induct you today. So from Cyprus it went to Rhodes. From there it went to Malta in 1530. And in 1790 there was a war and Napoleon attacked. And after the attack, the knights were taken to Russia under the ruler of that time. And then it went to USA in 1908 and came back to Malta in 1964. So we currently receive the order and the charter from the Knights of Malta. Now at this time, I would like to read out an oath that will be taken by all the knights. And since there is a group, I would like to read the oath as a group oath. If you listen to the oath, then you will say that you will abide by it or that you will. You have been deemed fit for this high estate and have indicated your willingness to accept this honor from our hands. Do you now swear by all that you hold sacred, true and holy, that you will honor and defend the sovereign order of peace and humanities of Saint John of Jerusalem? That you will be courteous and faithful to your peers of the order and do your duty in all things. That you will conduct yourself in all matters that befits a knight, drawing your sword only for just cause, and you will enshrine in your heart the noble ideals of chivalry to the benefit of your own good name and greater glory of God.
Yeah, I will.
That you will continually strive to exhibit the 12 virtues of a knight of the cross obedience, courage, integrity, nobility, loyalty, charity, defense, faith, stewardship, wisdom, humility, and righteousness.
I abide.
May I now ask you to deliver the sword to the Grand Master, please? And the Grand Master may now come forward to be ready for induction.
मेरे पीछे रहना है। हाँ। पास में खड़े हो, मैं आवाज़ नहीं जा सकता, तो बोलने को कहीं बिल्कुल पीछे खड़ा हूँ। मैं तुम्हें दे दूँगा FB रिकॉर्ड भी ऐसे करते रहना, रिकॉर्डिंग इस पर हो जाएगी ना FB पे लाइव पे। हाँ हाँ वही कह रहा हूँ ना, लाइव हो जाएगा सारी, क्योंकि पता नहीं किसको बुलाते हैं पहले, पता नहीं नीचे बैठना है पहले ज़मीन से, फिर स्वॉर्ड यहाँ जाएंगे, यहाँ जाएंगे, सर्कल फिर उधर से जाना है, उधर से लेना है हमें, उधर से आप यहीं रहना है, मेरी जगह पे खड़े हैं। यहाँ से ले लो। हाँ यहीं से जहाँ खड़े हो, मतलब इसको बंद मत करना, लाइव पे चलना बेटर है, वो तो वीडियो अपने आप ही ऑटोमेटिकली हो जाएगा। ये बंद कर दो, इस पर फ़ोटो ले लेना, सभी तो बंद कर दो, बैटरी हो जाएगी। इसका नीचे ऊपर जाता है, और ये क्या है
And without further ado, I welcome our first recipient of the Knighthood title, Naveen Chandra Bhatia.